In this video, I'll show you how to update squad files in EAFC 26 on PS5 using a hex editor. We'll take an existing save file, replace the squad database, and load it back into the game with updated teams. I'll walk through the full process step by step. Before we start, you'll need a few things. A PS5 EAF C26 save file with a squads file created, a save manager tool such as garlic-savemgr, a hex editor like HxD, and the FIFA squad downloader tool to get the latest squad data. Links for everything are in the description. First, open the garlic-savemgr web interface on your PC. On the left-hand side, you will see your save files. We are looking for the squad save file. Download that save as a zipped folder to your downloads folder. Open the folder, there will be a data file. Open that file in the HxD Hex Editor and check near the top. If the file is correct, it will contain the text squads1. If it says something else like tournament or personal settings, it is the wrong file. Once you have the correct file open, scroll down about 40 lines. You should see the text Save Type Squads, followed by some random characters. We need to zero out the values for these characters in order to prevent save corruption. This is a very important step. Replace the highlighted values shown with zeros. Once changed, it should look like this. Make sure you overwrite the existing values and not insert new ones. If you skip this step, the save file will appear corrupted when you load it on the console. Next, open the FIFA Squad Downloader tool and download the latest squads database. The file will be located in the results folder. Navigate to the folder for PS5 and find the squads file. It will be around 10 megabytes in size. Open this file in HxD. Scroll down through the file until you find the text DB. Next to it, you should see the hex values 44420008. This marks the start of the squad database. We are going to take this data and use it to replace our squad database in our save file. From this point, we need to copy all data to the end of the file. Right-click just after the 42 value, select block, and enter a large length to capture everything. Then copy the selected data. Now go back to your original data file. Find the same DB section. Using the same method, select everything from that point to the end of the file. Paste the new data over the top. Make sure you are overwriting the existing data, not inserting anything. Once that is done, save the file. A backup of the existing file will be created once the modified version is saved. This backup, called data.back, can be removed. Now go back to the garlic-savemgr web interface and in the Import tab, browse for the folder. When importing the folder, it will show a message saying data will be overwritten. Accept this message and continue. Now the save has been imported. Launch the game. If everything was done correctly, your squad should now be updated in-game. If the save does not load, double-check the step where the 4 bytes were set to 0. That is the most common issue. That's it for this guide. If this helped, feel free to check the description for tools and more details.